The PMI Risk Management Professional is the PMI's certification for risk management. They designed it to offer a professional credential for project risk managers. What is the PMI-RMP? PMI-RMP stands for Project Management Institute Risk Management Professional, and it's PMI's certification designed for project risk managers. Number 2, the PMI-RMP Syllabus. The PMI-RMP has a basic project risk management syllabus, and it's articulated in the Examination Content Outline, or ECO. This sets out 5 domains, or high-level knowledge areas. Each domain contains between 2 and 6 tasks. These are the underlying responsibilities within the domain, and they, in turn, are illustrated by between 2 and 8 enablers. Enablers are examples of the work associated with the task. The exam has 100 scored questions. Number 3, the 5 domains. The 5 domains are 1. Risk strategy and planning. This has 6 tasks and accounts for 22% of the exam questions. Number 2, risk identification. This has 4 tasks and accounts for 23% of the exam questions. Risk analysis has 3 tasks and accounts for 23% of the exam questions. Number 4 is risk response, with 2 tasks accounting for 13% of exam questions. And number 5 is monitor and close risks, which has 4 tasks and accounts for 19% of the exam questions. Number 4. How does the PMI-RMP syllabus relate to the PMI's standard for risk management in portfolios, programs, and projects? The content of the syllabus for the PMI-RMP exam and the standard for risk management in portfolios, programs, and projects overlap. But they aren't the same. So you should consider the standard as one of the references when preparing for the PMI-RMP exam. But it isn't the reference. PMI considers that the standard and the qualification have different purposes, slightly different constituencies, and therefore different specifications. You may or may not agree with that approach, but that's the one that they have chosen. Number 5, who is the PMI-RMP For? PMI believes that the PMI-RMP certification is suitable for project managers, risk managers, functional managers, and C-suite executives. So that's pretty wide. Anyone in a senior role in an organisation. Number 6, the prerequisites for taking the PMI-RMP certification exam. To take the PMI-RMP exam, you need to meet one of 3 sets of requirements that the PMI calls Set A, B, and C. The Set A requirements are, first of all, high school or secondary school diploma or its global equivalent. You also need 36 months, 3 years of project risk management experience within the last 5 years, and 40 hours of project risk management education. The Set B requirements start with a bachelor's degree or higher, or a global equivalent, 24 months or 2 years of project risk management experience within the last 5 years, and 30 hours of project risk management education. Set C requires a bachelor's degree or higher, or the global equivalent from a GAC accredited program, along with 12 months or a year of project risk management experience within the last 5 years, and 30 hours of project risk management education. But these requirements can change from time to time, so it is always wise to check the PMI's website for the latest specifications. Number 7, Preparation for the PMI-RMP exam. You can prepare for the PMI-RMP exam through a combination of reading, videos and other self-study materials, sample papers and exam simulators, and of course, formal training courses. PMI offers its own range of preparation resources, like its on-demand authorised exam prep and its study hall. But you can also learn from external providers. There are two types of third-party providers, and each of these could offer live in-person training, live online training, or on-demand pre-recorded training options. The first is PMI's Authorised Training Partners, or ATPs. These are required to deliver their training to PMI's precise specifications, often using PMI's own materials. Non-ATP trainers can use any materials they like and develop their courses to their own specifications. Often they are just as good, and for many people, sometimes they will be better. Their style of training may better suit you as an individual. Because the ATP badge guarantees only a minimum standard, it doesn't guarantee that the style of training will meet your needs. There are plenty of excellent trainers, both authorised and non-ATP. I'll put the trainers that I recommend in the description to this video, and I'll update it as my recommendations change. Number 8, recommended books for preparation for the PMI-RMP. There are many excellent books about project risk management, including my own. I'll put links to my favourites in the description to this video. However, there are 7 books that the PMI currently recommends, and I'll include those in my list. They start with the PMI Guide to the Project Management Body of Knowledge, the PMBOK Guide. Currently, as I record this, in the 7th edition, but likely to be in the 8th edition very soon. Next is PMI's Practice Guide, Risk Management in Portfolios, Programs and Projects, a practice guide. And with that comes the Standard for Risk Management in Portfolios, Programs and Projects, also published by the PMI. There are 4 third-party books that they recommend. First, Practical Project Risk Management, the ATOM Methodology, by David Hilson and Peter Simon. Second, Identifying and Managing Project Risk, by Tom Kendrick, a favourite of mine. Third is Enterprise Risk Management, Today's Leading Research and Best Practices for Tomorrow's Executives, by John Fraser, Rob Quayle and Betty Simpkins. And finally is Project Risk Management, A Practical Implementation Approach, by Michael Bissonette. I'd recommend the first 2 of those, the Practice Guide and the PMBOK Guide, as critical for your preparation. Number 9, the PMI-RMP Exam. PMI offers its PMI-RMP examinations in 2 different formats. The first is using computer-based testing at one of its own locations. It works with partners to provide locations all over the world. The second option is online proctored testing, which allows you to take the exam in the place of your choosing on your own computer. The certification exam has 115 questions, and you have 2.5 hours to complete it, with an optional 10-minute break around halfway. And it can vary at which question that break is. The first 15 questions are there so you can get some practice and start to relax, so they aren't scored. The final exam is scored out of 100 questions. The questions are a mix of multiple choice and multiple answer questions. The multiple choice questions offer you a range of possible answers, of which only one is correct. Multiple answer questions give you a range of answers, of which more than one may be correct. At the time of making this video, the PMI gives no indication that this exam is available in any language other than American English. Some of its other exams are available in other languages, so keep an eye on the website to see if this changes. Number 10, the continuing professional development process. To maintain your PMI-RMP certification, you need to earn 30 professional development units, or PDUs, every 3 years. A PDU is an hour of either learning or contribution to the profession. Of these 30 PDUs, a minimum of 18 of them must be education PDUs, meaning that a maximum of 12 of them can be giving back PDUs. And you must earn a minimum of 4 PDUs in each of the 3 areas of PMI's talent triangle: ways of working, power skills, and business acumen. The PMI-RMP is an internationally recognised certification in project risk management. It isn't an advanced certification, but it is a good, solid syllabus, and therefore well worth considering. Please do give this video a like if you enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making lots more great project management videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of them. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.